Calling all podcasters, musicians, vloggers, and reporters, and everyone else who wants crystal clear recording that's super portable. The Shure Motive family of microphones makes studio-quality audio that's as simple as plug and play. Many of the world's top podcasters rely on Shure, and with a Motive line of iOS and USB microphones, portability is now your friend. Imagine being able to get great audio quickly and easily from your phone, tablet, or computer. Simply visit shure.com/motive to start getting great audio for your content now. That's shure.com/MOTIV.
This is No BS Job Search Advice Radio, episode 1349. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. Today's show answers one of those questions that I get all the time about what do I do when my manager is giving out a bad reference. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give it a great review in Apple Podcasts. I also want to mention that this year, I'm adding in some different kinds of content that I have before, and they include some longer form interviews that I've done previously and that I'm recording this year, like the ones I did about career change last week. So I do hope you find them helpful, and I hope you give the show a great review in Apple Podcasts. And with that, let's get going, okay? The question for today is, how do I get a new job when my manager is giving out bad references on me? Now, before I answer the question, I want you to learn a lesson. And the lesson is, don't put yourself in that position, because you've discovered how difficult it can be, the need to find work when the best person to judge you is not in your camp. They are not your ally. Now, whether the issue is around, bad behavior around the office, whether the issue is around poor performance or excessive latenesses, this all comes back to bite you in the butt, as you've discovered. And this person is not an ally. They are not going to lie for you. They're not going to stick to a story. You're going to need to have to find someone else to be your ally here and do it. Former coworker. Notice the key word in there. Former manager. Someone who predates this individual who can attest to your work. Let's assume you were fired here for poor performance. Why would your firm give out a good reference? They fired you because you did a bad job. So understand that firms will comply with one another about confirming dates of employment. They're not going to lie about stuff within your background with them. Now, you can go to HR, and this would be the smart move here. You can go to HR and say, does the firm have a policy against providing references? Because, frankly, I understand mine will be poor, and I don't want to have to be in a position where I sue because the impact of the reference is going to keep me from finding work. I should not be punished for the rest of my life for mistakes I made. So, I know you don't want to deal with litigation. So, what I'd like to have everyone cautioned about is simply saying it's not company policy to give references out. We can confirm dates of employment. And that can get you off the hook. But you need to still get people who will talk about you, who will say that they're a former colleague, a former manager, stuff along those lines, and talk positively about you. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways to get even more from me. First of all, visit my website, www.thebiggamehunter.us. I have several thousand blog posts there that you can watch, listen to, or read to help you find your next job. If you want the best of my advice, join JobSearchCoachingHQ.com, where I've curated my information with a focus on interviewing. If you have a few questions, contact me through the Magnify app for iOS. That's Magnify with an I at the end, or PrestoExperts.com, where you can call me. Schedule a specific time with me through chat on Magnify or by connecting with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Once we're connected on LinkedIn, you can message me about coaching you, speaking with me about a resume or LinkedIn profile critique, help with a salary negotiation, my trusted advisor services, as well as scheduling me for Magnify or for PrestoExperts.com. Like you, I don't work for free. You can also take my classes on Skillshare and become a premium member using the link in the show notes and receive 2 months for free instead of just the one that the site offers. Skillshare offers thousands of courses, not just simply mine. It is a great resource in a variety of different areas. Subscribe to my other podcast, which is called Job Search Radio. This one is number 1 in Apple Podcasts. Job Search Radio is number 2. Subscribe to both. You will get great information 7 days a week from this show, 6 days a week from the other. Lastly, I want to encourage you to join my group on Facebook called Career Angles. It's free to the first 500 people who join and is focused on helping you do better at work. Information is shared daily, and we're building a supportive group there to provide advice and counsel during difficult times. Again, the group on Facebook is called Career Angles. I'll be back tomorrow with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Be great.